Do you want to help set the budget for the city? And childcare licensing may be changing. Here's what your Denver City Council members were talking about this week and what it means for you. Council members Sawyer, Gilmore, and Lewis presented some changes to the city's budget process this Tuesday. Both council and community members are noticing that the budget process is happening too fast, and these city charter amendments would help slow it down. Currently, charter requires that a budget estimate be posted by July 1st. The proposed change would remove the deadline, as this estimate is often not in line with the final budget and has led to confusion in the community. It would also free up staff time for other priorities. The mayor's final proposed budget would be sent to council 2 weeks earlier than it is now, giving them more time to study the almost 1,000-page budget and plan for amendments. Budgets aren't perfect. So, if the finance department is seeing money spent outpacing money coming in, the mayor's office and council would propose budget reductions.
What this would do, this language does, is make it so that when the budget is off like that, there has to be a conversation that happens, or reappropriation if we're at 5%, to make sure that council is aware of that disconnect, so that when we are making the decisions to approve contracts, we know what the broader financial picture of the city looks like.
Also proposed is the option for a 2-year budget cycle. It wouldn't be required, and a 1 or 2 year budget would depend on the economic outlook and what the city needs. Whether you like what's in the budget or not, you'll be able to have your voice heard as more community input and advisory boards could be set up. If this passes council in the next few weeks, it will be on the ballot this November for you to vote on. What do you want to see in the budget for next year? What hasn't been working? Let us know in the comments. Opening a daycare could look a little different. The Health and Safety Committee sent to the full council a plan to streamline childcare licensing to line up with state rules, with the goal to get childcare facilities open more quickly and less expensively. The biggest change is that Denver's Department of Public Health won't be issuing business licenses for them anymore. That will come from only the state. The state's license covers everything the city's does now, and things like background checks and room size requirements will all be done under one license, simplifying the process. Other than that, there will be some small changes to the language of the city's code to help streamline the process in which someone can get licensed.
Childcare providers and childcare businesses are not like other businesses in the city. A childcare provider is typically the lead teacher. They are the lead accounting manager. They are facilities maintenance. They're therapists. They're coaches for parents and kids. They're tremendous human beings. And so anything that we can do to take one thing off their plate is, will go a long way, I think.
Denver's Department of Public Health is still going to manage safety, health, and inspections for every facility in the city. There won't be any changes, and you'll have the same safe and clean daycares you've seen in the past. New rules requiring lobbyists to be more transparent about where they spend their money has passed council. That means that they'll have to report on what they've spent their money on, who they've contacted, and who is paying the lobbyist. Community-led lobbying, like rallying to contact your council member, would still need to be reported if they're spending more than $5,000. Corporate lobbying has to report even if they just spent $1, so you'll know exactly who is talking to your elected officials. Also, if you're an elected official, member of a board of commission, an agency leader appointed to the mayor, or a non-career service council member staff, these new rules say you can't be a lobbyist for 12 months after leaving the job.
This creates a really helpful transparency system around lobbying, and it's a step in the right direction in strengthening our relationships with Denver residents, so that we are being on the up and up with what information is out there and what's happening. And so I really appreciate all the various stakeholders that came to the table and helped to bring this bill forward.
Thanks for joining us on The Gavel. Check back every Friday for more information about what's happening in Denver. If you want to get engaged in what's happening, City Council meets every Monday at 3:30 and committees meet Tuesday and Wednesday. Sign up for the newsletter and stay up to date. Council and committees meet at the City and County Building. You can also watch live on Zoom or Denver TV. Log on to denvertv.com or find the app in your app store. And don't forget to follow us on our socials for the latest on what's happening in your city.